So how many of us remember running around during the summer, hanging out with our friends with Nerf guns, right? A lot of people, right? Yeah. I remember that. Those are nostalgic days for me myself. In fact, they never left me. I still play with Nerf guns. As some of you might know, I'm part of the Nerf Club here on campus. Yes, that group of guys and one girl, we do have a girl, okay, who play HVZ every semester. At least we were, and then yesterday happened, and now we have like a little civil war and a power struggle. Anyway, all right. As you can see though, Nerf is incredibly popular, and that's really hard to do considering they've been on the market for almost 50 years, ever since 1969. The first Nerf product that was created was actually a ball, which not many people know. Most people, think go to guns, darts, really crappy small vests and stuff like that. It was actually a ball. And funnily enough, the inventor of this ball, was the inventor of Twister, Ryan Greer, which I found pretty interesting. Nerf is one of the most versatile toy companies, and this has helped them stay current. They adapt quickly to the generation's preferences. Case in point with the ball, which is actually a 4-inch, the chemical is called polyurethane, which I guess is a really malleable foam substance, so you can throw something in the house without breaking it, which was actually their go-to advertisement. Let me just set this here. According to Wired.com, published by Jason Fagel in 2012, their slogan exactly was, quote, "You can throw it indoors, you can't damage lamps or break windows. You can't hurt babies or old people." That was their advertisement. Yeah, that's the 60s for you. Anyway, all right. So, and this is their advertisement for their ad. Is it on?
How do I have plugs in now?
No? Oh yeah, here it is.
Hey, let's play ball.
In the house?
Sure. Hey, what are those things anyway? They're Nerf balls. Spongy foam. That doesn't hurt anything. Nerf balls.
You're Nerf.
Hey, so where did you get these Nerf balls from? From Kool-Aid, free. You send in the top of 20 packs of regular Kool-Aid or 10 packs of sugar-sweetened Kool-Aid. Now, Kool-Aid, P.O. Box 600, Bradley, Illinois. And get a free Nerf ball.
Nerf's a Nerf.
So their advertising, combined with companies already in business, such as Kool-Aid, case in point with this ad right here, helped them really get their name out there, combined with deals with like Kool-Aid right there. Pretty good acting, right? They went to film school probably. But when did the guns come out? That's probably what you all are wondering, right? When did the main streamlined product come out for Nerf products? The first Nerf gun that came out actually came out in 1989. About 20 years after the first product itself came out. It was called Blast-A-Ball, which is essentially a red tube with a pump and a ball that actually looks a lot like the current Nerf rival rounds. We call them cheese, because someone called them cheese, now we just call them cheese. And that was really what kickstarted the Nerf gun product lines. Ever since then, their sales really went up. People started buying them more and more than the balls actually. And after that, new models would come out every year or so. In fact, just 2 years later, in 1991, the Nerf bow and arrow came out, which was actually pretty cool. They had like a foam arrow that you could draw back and just shoot people with without worrying about getting hurt. And then a year after that, the first actual Nerf pistol, called the Sharpshooter, came out. And after this, their traction has really upheld itself throughout the market, which is pretty impressive. As I said, this process continues all the way to the present with the development of the Nerf Nerf Cyber Strike Rototrack in 1996, which was really kickstarting the packs that you see, such as the Hammer Shot that I have right now is part of the Zombie Infection sort of pack. They kind of come in themes now. This is a Nerf Rival Hades. You know, they come in pairs. There's like, not pairs, groups. There's an Artemis, there's a Helios, there's a Kronos, there's Nemesis. There's many models, which also adds collection value, which people do. But that's really cool. But what comes next, people might be wondering. Well, so far in 2019, we have plans for an actual Nerf minigun called the Elite Titan CS50, which is actually pretty exciting. And I'm sure you've seen the Fortnite blasters and Walmart and stuff like that. But what's important about this is that Nerf is pertaining to both of their audiences, the older generations who enjoy the modern, big kid guns, and the younger generations who are still getting into things. And it also gives them an excuse to go outside, which is something that I believe we all really need to do, especially with video games and technology really superseding playtime outside.